So does it really bother me that Call of Duty Day 1 is not going to be here anymore on the Xbox Game Pass? No, because I still have all these other Call of Duties to play. Remember, I'm not subscribed, and let's be honest, not majority out there is subscribed to Game Pass because of Call of Duty. All right. A Call of Duty hardcore players usually they purchase every and each Call of Duty. They want to own it. Okay, they collect every Call of Duty. They're hardcore Call of Duty fans. They collect. They do. They don't rent Call of Duty. They buy it. They own it so they can play it whenever they want to play it. And not only do they own it on a one system, but they own it on several systems like PC, Xbox, PlayStation, right? But mainly, most of them are on the PC because they compete on the PC mouse and keyboard. But there's a big amount of them, of course, also playing it on a console. But every single one of them that I met, they all told me that they actually own the Call of Duty. They buy it. They don't rent it. They buy all the battle passes, everything, you name it, because that's all they do, is they play Call of Duty. Now, if you're one of those hardcore Call of Duty players, you are going to purchase Call of Duty. Let's just be honest. Now, as far as this decision to not include Call of Duty on day one, I'm okay with that. Okay, because I'm a casual Call of Duty fan. I was only afraid that they would totally remove Call of Duty. That was my fear. I was like, that would be. That's why I said that would be a mistake if they totally removed Call of Duty from Game Pass. But there's still Call of Duty. You can still play it. It's not going anywhere. Okay, I mean, hey, Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty World War 2. Hey, these are all great Call of Duty games, dude. All right. So it's not like you got no Call of Duty to play for $22.99. You got plenty of Call of Duty. But let's be honest. Majority of people who subscribe to Game Pass, they're not just subscribed to play Call of Duty. They're subscribed to play all these other games. Call of Duty, it's an extra bonus. That's the way I look at Call of Duty. It's an extra value. And guess what? You're still getting that extra value. You're not losing it. Okay, you can still play Black Ops 7, Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 1, which they recently added. All of the other Call of Duties on the Xbox 360 backward compatible through the console. So you still have, Call of Duty to play. The only difference is you will not be able to play it on day one. Whenever the next Call of Duty comes out, you won't be able to play it day one on the Game Pass. You will have to wait till next holiday season, a year from now. Hey, that's fine, dude. But guess what? It will still be added onto the library. That means you will still be able to play it. Some people say, well, after 1 year, Call of Duty is no good. What? What, dude? Some of these comments, man. Like, honestly, like, some people talk, and forgive me for saying this. Please forgive me for saying this. But some people talk from their behind. Honestly, I never talk from my behind. I talk from my mouth. I do some research. But some people, they just love talking from their behind. If you know what I mean when I say behind. I'm not trying to get demonetized here. So I'm trying to keep this PG or PG-13 as much as possible so everybody can watch it. But some people talk from their behind. Like, really, dude? Some people have arguments saying that, oh, well, like, so wait a minute. So Black Ops 7 was released last year. So you're trying to tell me that Black Ops 7 is not relevant anymore? Are you trying to tell me that nobody's playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7? Black Ops 6 was released a year and a half ago. And people still play Black Ops 6. Modern Warfare 2 was released when? and it's still people are playing it. Modern Warfare 3, people still playing it. Black Ops 4, people still playing Black Ops 4. Hell, even Black Ops 2, people are still playing it. So this idea, this notion that, oh, after Call of Duty is released, after 1 year, that's it, no one plays it anymore. What are you talking about? There's still plenty of people playing it. Look, the bottom line is this. What I'm trying to say is, the only fear that I had when I made those videos talking about Call of Duty, my fear was that they were going to entirely remove all of the Call of Duty from the library. And I was like, well, that would be a mistake. But they're not doing that, which is great. That was my only fear. A lot of people say to me, oh, well, see, they removed the Call of Duty. I said, no, they didn't remove it. But the Call of Duty is still here, and it will always be part of Game Pass. It's just, it won't be on a day one. You'll have to wait till next year to be added onto the Game Pass. But the bottom line is, it will always be included in the library of Call of Duty, and you will always be able to access all of these Call of Duty games. The entire franchise of Call of Duties, bro, you will still be able to play it, and you be able to play it for $22.99 for a very reduced price. Okay. Now, if you're a hardcore Call of Duty fan, of course, this is not for you. You like to own the Call of Duty, so you're going to own the Call of Duty. You're not going to like rent Call of Duty, all right? But I think this is a great bonus for us gamers, for whom is the Game Pass. All right, Game Pass is really catered to a guy like me. Guy like me who doesn't have the money, who's not super rich, who's not making six figures. Okay, I'm not like poor. I'm not saying that I'm like on the street holding a sign that says, "Hey, I'll do anything for money, whatever." You know, like I'll work for food or whatever. I'm not one of those desperate guys. Okay, thank God, at least I'm not there yet. Okay, what I'm simply saying is I don't have the ability. I don't have the luxury to be purchasing all of these games. I have to pay my bills. See, I want to get this straight so people don't get things twisted. I'm not like poor. I'm not like a bum on the street. I have enough money to pay the rent. I have enough money to pay the utilities and pay the electricity and pay the all the utility bills that I need to pay. But that's a priority. To me, priority is paying the bills. To me, priority is not the video games. Video games are luxury. They're not a priority to me. All right, this is a luxury. It's not a priority. It's not a necessity. What is a necessity? Well, my health insurance is a necessity. My car insurance is a necessity. Buying groceries, food, water, that's a necessity. Paying my utility bills, necessity. This video games, it's a luxury. Okay, it's a luxury. So now, for a guy like me who doesn't have the luxury to be purchasing all of these games like some of you guys do, and that's fine if you're making six figures, if you're making a lot of money and money's not an issue and you can purchase these games and consoles and everything, hey, whoopity doopity doo, good for you, man. All right. But there's a good number of us who don't have the luxury to be purchasing these games because we have other priorities. Some people, they have families, they have kids. That's their priority. Their priority is what? Family and kids. It's not going to be this. It's not going to be Call of Duty. It's not going to be video games. That's a luxury. Okay, so their priority, it's always going to be family first, wife, family, kids. That's their priority, right? Paying off the mortgage, cars, putting the kids through college and school, and making sure that they have the best health insurance, etc., right? So that's their priority, family first. So this is a luxury. So the Game Pass is designed and tailor-made for people like us who don't have that extra money to purchase games, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't mean that I'm poor. It doesn't mean that I'm like some kind of like a bum on the street, It just means that I don't have the luxury of extra money to be purchasing these games. So the Game Pass, it's really tailor made for a guy like me, or if you're a family man who has kids and family and you gotta, feed your kids, family first. That's the priority, of course. Pay your mortgages, your car insurances, your car payments. So video games, it's luxury. And majority of us don't have that luxury of extra money to be purchasing these games. Now, like I said, if you're some super rich guy and you have the money and the money's not an issue, well, good for you, dude. Good for you. Making six figures, good for you. But this is tailor made for us because the question has been always, do you guys ever purchase your games? Like, I heard this crap, and I'm sorry that I have to use the word crap because I'm trying to keep this PG-13 family friendly. But I hear all this crap from people. Uh, you know, why don't you guys ever buy your games? Like, it's such a peanut brain, dude. Like when I hear people open their mouth and start talking to me like that, that shows me they got a little peanut brain in there. It's like, dude, not everyone has the money or luxury to be purchasing every single game, dude. That's like saying you're going to purchase every single TV that comes out. You're going to purchase every single refrigerator that comes out. You're going to purchase every single car that comes out. Like some of this talk, it's such a... Look, I can use the words that I want to use because I want to keep these... I think you guys get the idea what kind of words I want to use to describe this nonsense. Believe me, but I'm not going there. But let your imagination go wild. What kind of beautiful words. What kind of beautiful words. Ray Liotta, yours truly. Yes, Ray Liotta lives inside of me, but Ray Liotta told me that I need to keep myself balanced. I need to be more PG-13. But you can only imagine what kind of beautiful words I would use to describe some of this nonsense that comes out of some people's mouth. You need to purchase every game. Next time somebody tells me I need to purchase every game, you know what I'm going to say? Well, go ahead and purchase it for me. If you care about me playing every single game, go purchase it. Yeah, why don't you go purchase every single game for me? Why don't you go do that, please? Hey, I'll listen. If you purchase every single game for me, I promise you, I will play every single one of those games. I promise. So the Game Pass is tailor-made, tailor-designed for majority of us. Because majority of us, we have responsibilities. Okay, we're grown-up adults. We have responsibilities. We have bills to pay. Some of us have kids, family. I know what's that like. My brother has a family, has kids, and I know what kind of responsibility that is. Okay, I'm an uncle, so I know. And some of us have responsibilities, and we can't just be purchasing all of these games. We don't have that type of luxury, okay? So, to be able to have a Game Pass, my whole point is this, to be able to have a service like a Game Pass for $22.99, for $23, or if you choose the PC only, which is $13, to be able to have access of these games for like $13 and $23, I think it's a great value that the Game Pass gives to us who still have this, itch for gaming. And thank God that there's Game Pass. Because without the Game Pass, there's just no way, dude, that I would be able to... look at the prices of these games. I mean, just look at this. $64.99. Now, this is a great deal, okay? The deal that you can get the Vault edition for $64.99. But look at the original price. $100. $100 the original price. A regular edition, $70. Just look at the pricing of all of these Call of Duties, right? And the fact that we can still access them and they're still in there. They're still available, dude, that's a great benefit. But what's the reason that we purchase Game Pass to begin with? It's not because of Call of Duty. So that's the point I'm trying to make. It's because Xbox Game Pass gives us ability, us who don't have the luxury of money, of extra money, the luxury of extra money, to be purchasing these games, and we get to try these games, like games like Forza Horizon 6. You know, I wouldn't be able to purchase Forza Horizon 6, but thanks to the Game Pass and the reduced price of the Game Pass, I will be able to try it out. Okay, Fable, thanks to the Game Pass, I will be able to try it out, and all the other games that are coming out on Game Pass, I will be able to try it out. I'll be able to play it. Avatar's Pandora, Star Wars Outlaws, all of these games, I'll be able to try it and play it because of the Game Pass. So that's the value that the Game Pass gives to us who don't have the luxury of extra money to be purchasing these games. Okay, so this is a great decision that Asha Sharma has made, like I said previously, and I couldn't be more happier. My only fear was that they were going to remove Call of Duty altogether, that all of the Call of Duty would be removed, and I was afraid they might do that, but they didn't do that. Thank God that they didn't do that. So that means that Call of Duty is still here. You can still access it. You can still play it. All of the entire library of Call of Duties since 2008, 2009, you can play all of these Call of Duties. The only difference is right now, the upcoming new Call of Duties, you will have to wait till the next year to be added to the Game Pass. And that's totally fine by me. So, this is still great value. Asha Sharma, man, she's a shaker and a mover, and she made an excellent decision with this. So this really doesn't like bother me that it's not included day one. That's fine. And I think a lot of people whom I have spoke to, they said the same thing. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we're all okay with this. A majority that I have spoke to, majority that I have watched on YouTube, they all practically said the same thing, that like, I'm okay with this. Like, I'm perfectly fine, you know. And that's good, man. This, because I said this, you know, Game Pass is the reason why I can still do this. If it wasn't for Game Pass, man, I'm telling you right now, man, it would be tough. I would be just playing one game and one game only. I would be just like flying, you know, Flight Simulator. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I have no problem flying Flight Simulator. But you guys would get bored of me just watching me fly all the time. So this gives me the ability to have variety and play variety of games, right? So the Game Pass certainly helps with that, you know. And again, thanks to Game Pass, you will see me play Forza Horizon 6, you know. Okay? So, anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this video. I just wanted to kind of emphasize on the fact that, excuse me, this is perfectly fine. This decision that she made, it's perfectly fine by me. My only fear was that they would totally remove Call of Duty, but they didn't. Alright, Call of Duty is still here. You can still access it, the entire library. You just can't play the new Call of Duty day one. You'll have to wait till next year. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine by me. Okay? So, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. And if you like what I do, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Remember, sharing is caring. If you share, you care. Thank you. And I will see you on the next video.